Hello everyone, I'm the second and today we are here for round number 4 of Ultimate League Season 13 on our sim series here, as today we're going to be racing in Sofia in Bulgaria. It's a track made by Kubo and decorated by Hanandi with some help of the AI, and it's a track that consists of 15 corners, with the first part being a little bit having more braking points, although all of them being extremely fast, with then the second half being more flat out with a lot of lefts and rights. It's a lot of direction changes during this track, with the corners being quite close to each other a lot of the times. And yeah, it looks like a very interesting track. In yesterday's race, I think the softs are certainly better than the hards, but let's see if that's the case here with the AI. Sometimes things might change a little bit, so that's going to be interesting to look at. But either way, let's then take a look here at the ratings, as some ratings got some changes. I think mostly here from Hanandi I improved it a bit. Mayhem I decided to decrease it, as they don't seem to be practicing much. At least they did practice very strong for a matchup, but things just didn't went that well. So yeah, then there's not really that many changes I think that I did. Maybe Sobel may have getting crazy as well after his winning match and another podium to the yesterday in Sofia in a real life race. So yeah. Now let's take a look at the standings. It's Mayan Freeze now leading the way now with 76 points, being the only driver on the podium in all the 3 races so far. But then Kuba being tied with Corvid there for second place on 53 points, but Corvid right now wins the tiebreak with that win on the last round. Then Grady there in P4, 52 points. Then it's Dynamite and Hanandi there tied with 51 points. So it's a very crazy championship from second place to P6. They are all separated by just 2 points, so very close championship there. As then they got FGR leading the way in teams constructors, with Mayhem now passing NTH and BAR passing LSA in the constructors. And yeah, so far FGR leading the way with a huge lead, and Myfree is also leading the driver standings with 23 points gap to his teammate Corvid. So yeah, let's then now go to the championship mode. So it makes just some changes here, and I guess we can start now. Maybe 5 minutes qualifying for the race. For qualifying. And there we go, the drivers are starting this time around. We got now Nandi here with a good lead at the moment. Mindfree is just behind. Then it's gonna be Grandy there in P4. So yeah, this is looking very interesting. Nani with a good lead at the moment, but yeah, this first lap doesn't matter much, at least for the front runners, as they don't start the lap on full speed. Yeah, you can see now Myfree is having a better exit there, so this could be interesting with much more momentum coming to the second lap. Currently Pamush is right now leading the way. If the rain could come in, that would shake up a lot of things here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's only going to be cloudy. Let's see now, this is going to be the first of the 3 expected flying laps. So let's see now. Can Myfree is already take pole position. I believe Granny might be looking strong, but there we go. I was something right there, as Granny takes a sub 26 lap there, 25.98. Myfree is second, and it's Charge AT in third place. Nani only P6. Yeah, also we see Matimar in the top 10 at the moment. That's a very strong qualifying lap from him. So things are looking very interesting. Randy also looking very strong right now on this second lap. But doesn't matter much. They're not going to be able to improve. Those tires are already too old for that. And there you go, no improvements at all. So this could be very, very interesting right now. But yeah, as you can see, it's Myfree is now leading the way. As soon as they should go to the pits for this lap. And yeah, you got 30 meter up there in P4, Solo in P5. Myfree is not going to pit on this lap. That's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, but here we go, all of the drivers at the moment. But yeah, you can see here it's Grundy versus Nandi now for the right here. I think yeah, Grundy is right now in the pole position. Now Nandi might be looking to improve in his second lap. He's only P6, he does need to improve. His season here in our simulation series, he's not been looking that well after he became the champion in our sim championship. But right now he's only I think P6 in the standings, so things are not looking easy for him. But let's see now, things could change today. As in real life, if Koki is third win curse by beating Nandi in the end. Let's see now. Nandi looking very strong on this second lap. Can he improve though? That's the big question. Already might look very promising, and there we go. Improved score at 26 or 22, but might not be even enough to improve his position because now it's down to P8. Looks like other drivers have managed to improve a lot, much more than him. It's now down to P9 actually, so not really a good second lap for Nandi after all. But now you can see Maya Frias now. She has the chance to improve on this lap because she's on the flying lap at the moment. And let's see what lap is it gonna be. Can she improve it? And there we go. 25 to 65. That's a hell of a lap there. That's enough for provisional pole. What a huge lap there for Maya Frias. Animator now in second place. 25.88. And already still in third. We had with that strong first lap. But currently in third. Then we got Chargity now down to P6. And where is Rosim? Rosim is in P8. So we got here Nandi desperately needs to improve. As we see Kato just staying out. Maya Frias, of course, she would stay out now. Luckily she can still do one more final lap, which is gonna be a later one. So that's gonna be interesting to see as well. But Nandi desperately needs to improve. He cannot stay in the position that he is. He's only P9, that wouldn't be great for the race. To see if he had to start that low. But here he goes now, Nandi. Right here, 26 or 22, let's see what lap can he do. Because he really needs to improve. He has no other choice, so let's see now. Last attempt for him. So there he goes now, Nandi making the final corners, getting improved now. This is a decisive moment. And which lap is it gonna be? It does not improve! Oh, it does not improve. So things not looking well for the Hungarian driver. He's got Nandi, I think improved it to P5, so Nandi is drowning out, he's only P10. Lucky for him, not many drivers can improve. I think only Maya Frias and Kado now. So let's see now, Maya Frias, can she improve on her best lap? Does Nandi improve but not enough to pass her? There he goes now, Maya Frias did not improve. Let's see about Kado though. This Kado also on the flying lap. And he does not improve either, but that was very close actually. But yeah, not a good qualifying from Nandi, only P10. That's all he managed to do here. But yeah, soon I'll be looking at the stats, but yeah, I'm just gonna be right back. Alright, so let's then take a look here at the qualifying results. We got Maya Frias now starting in first place with 10 Nandi starting alongside, and it's Sobel in the middle of an NTH sandwich with Granny third and Antti in P5. Then it's Corvin P6 ahead of Chargetti, and it's Kubel ahead of Rosim and Nandi. Starting quite far down, closing that top 10. Then we got Kado in P11 ahead of Sexy Digger, then Graf also with a disappointing qualifying ahead of Matimar, then Jury also starting pretty well with collecting promotions on the final row, as well just ahead of Furies there, starting from the back of the grid. So it's gonna check all of the settings, and I think we are good to go now. And here we go, we're about to race here in Sofia, and here we go, we are racing in Ultimate League with Maya Frias having a good start with Animator now in second place, and it's Grandy also very close to him. They're trying to challenge now for a second place. Can he do it? He has a look on inside but doesn't work well, because then we see here Sobel Right behind in is Corvid as well. There we go, now Sobol, maybe a move on the outside. Can he do it there? He can't, but here he goes. Now he's gonna have a light rain at the beginning of the race. So everyone should be pitting very soon. As here we go now, Corvid up to third place. Is Mine Freeze now leading the way. As he's gonna be the first to go into the pits. I see some drivers looks like they're all gonna go for the wets. And here we go, the rain is starting right now. The rain is gonna be starting. You see now as Nutty somehow makes the move here on Sobol on the ghosting part. When leaving the pits, as they're gonna go side by side, as the game looks to be just a little bit laggy. That's usually normal when there's rain, for me at least. It's how bad my PC is, I gotta say. But either way, we got Mindfreeze leading the way, then Stanimator, Anti, then Grandy. And then you got Kubo here, going side by side with Charge AT. Right now, as Kubo now moves to the pits already, there he goes. So some driver is going for another cut here, that's very interesting. But let's see, could the rain come back though? That will completely shake up the entire grid. And that will make things very, very interesting. But yeah, this is looking very, very interesting right now. We got Nuddy versus Charge AT. As Charge AT goes for a nice move, but Nuddy managed to come back there. So that's a really nice defensive there, but now those tires are completely not ideal right now, as the track is completely dried out. So here they go. Mindfield will be in first place, but soon we will see the drivers who make the undercuts. And here we go now, Ant is gonna be up into P4 right now. Can he make the move on Corvid? He can't. Too far behind, but now he's gonna look on the inside, but it's already too far behind, already too late to go for that move, as he no longer has that momentum. Here we go now, Kubo versus Charge AT now in the battle for P7. Charge AT is still trying his best here, but he has to stay behind, as we see also Kado now trying his best. Now the exit on the last turn, can he do it there and on the outside? I think he can, but Kubo might still have a chance here. But now there he goes, I think Kado secures the move. I think we saw some overtaking here right ahead, as now Hernandez in P5. Steady does need to improve, as Mindfreeze now leading the way. She's leading the championship and she could be looking underway for a second win of the season, after being in third place in the last two races. As we see now Hernandez on the outside of Corbin here, last race winner here on the matcha in the last race. But here we go now, Hernandez now up into P4, as then we see Anti versus Danimator here. There we go now, Anti look on the outside, not the inside, but he's too far behind. Not much you can do on this fast section. We see now, Hernandez wrestle with Anti. Have a look now on the outside. Here we go now, Hernandez waiting here for the free wide now. Let's see who's gonna take that second place, as Nuddy goes around maybe the outside. Can he do it there? I think he can. There he goes, Nuddy. Nice move there from the Hungarian now to take third place, as Anti takes second. Then he might losing 2 positions in just 1 lap. So still a big battle here for second place. Mindfreeze continues to run away, but now Hernandez has a good exit there. There he goes, up into second place. Nice recovery there from the Hungarian driver. Starting from P10 already up to second place. Really nice start there. And this is what he needs now. He has to go to the chase against Mindfreeze. He is already 2.5 seconds ahead. But it's still not impossible, as only 1/6 of the race is being done at the moment. He got then Animator touching a lot of grass there on the inside. And then he got Kado there in P5 at the moment, doing a very good race right now with Corbin and Grandy. Then it's gonna be Kubo, then it's Sobol. Pemush is now up into P10, he's starting from penultimate place. So he gained 7 positions. That's an amazing start as well from Pemush's. Very impressive stuff there from the Swedish driver. Because now we see Kado battling Anti there for P4, but he's gonna have some loss of momentum there. Now Corbin right behind trying to pass him for P5, but doesn't work well. But he just makes his best lap of the race here. But here goes now Kado having a look on the inside of Anti, but he's too far behind now, not close enough. Not the easiest of tracks to go for an overtake here. Now Kado goes a little bit defensive against Corbin. Can he make the move now? There he goes, Corbin now up to P5. This is something that they need to be careful now. Animator having a look here for second place. He goes for the inside line, but oh my god, it's a little weird switch there. Now around the outside, his tires might be better now than Hernandez here, but Hernandez goes defensive right now. The animator still trying his best. Go for the overtake. Now he has much more traction. There he goes now. The animator up to second place. Now Handy, oh my god, he screws up the line there. Out of nowhere, he might have to pit now. But he stays out still. Oh my god. His Mindfree is already diving to the pits now, changing to the hard tires. But that's quite interesting. But yeah, now the animator's tires looking better than Handy's softs. Then he's gonna be Corvin in third. Then Scooble, then his Mindfree is here. As we see right now, a big battle here. Randy versus Sobble versus Kraft. This could be an interesting battle right here. And let's see right now, goes for inside, can't do much there. Now here they go now into the pits. Sobble's gonna change to the hard tires, Randy will change to the softs again. And now we see Mindfree is able to go through the traffic as Nanny is pitting now for softs again. Now he's gonna get got undercutted by Anti there, so not ideal stint for Nandi. Now he has to come back to them again. Well, I see now Mindfree is on the exit, having an easy move there on Kubo. Really nice throw from the Spaniard now. Now she has to pass her teammate here in second place. But now then he made the leading the way, but on old hard tires. Let's see, there he goes. Corby lets his teammate pass there for second place. And now we got Kubo very close. Anti also trying to get past the drivers as he has the fresh hard tires. There goes Kubo driving to the pits. Now Anti might have a look around the outside into turn 1. Now inside and once again outside to now having inside once again. As then we see Nandi trying to take advantage of this. But it's not gonna work well. So let's see what is gonna happen. Can Nandi go around the outside? Yes, he can. Nice move there up to P4. Instead we see Anti right ahead in P3. Kubo now finding some positions. He needs to pit very soon, and there he goes now. Lap 15 he pits out of those hearts. Let's see which tire he's gonna change though. He's going for the hearts. As meantime we see now Nandi getting a move on Anti. So he's up into third place. As the animator has still yet to pit. And now there he goes on lap 16. Mindfree is gonna easily get past him. As the animator is gonna go for the mediums right now. He's gonna get undercut there by Nandi. And also Anti as well, so down to P4, but now he has much better tires compared to the others right ahead of him. So now he needs to recover those positions. We see also Corvette getting past Caddo for P5. Caddo really doing a solid race, currently in the top 6. As we see right now, Mindfree is leading the way now for 3 seconds ahead of Nandi, who now is ahead of Anti. Then it's Animator in P4, then it's Corvette, Caddo, then it's Kubo, Promucius, Randy, Charge JT there, then it's Sexy Digger, Kraft, Sobel, Matimar, Wetzy, Rosim, Jiruni, and then Jurist. For some reason I'm just having a little bit of flag, hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, here we go now. Ooh, Anti maybe with the chance of getting past Netty there. Can he do it? And I don't think he can right now. Not looking that easy. Yeah, not looking that easy right now. And the Anti cannot do much. Netty still continues to lead the way. Now Anti might have a look here. Then he might also getting closer to these drivers. So this is a really nice battle for second place at the moment. So let's see now Anti having a look on Nandi here. Still too far behind, so he cannot do much. But now he has a look on the inside line. Now around the outside, can he make the move? No, Nandi managed to defend it well. Nice defending moves there from Nandi. Anti cannot do much. And now the Animate is gonna move like very close. That's the corner where they can gain a lot. And here he goes, Animate around the outside. And that's a really nice move on Anti. Now Anti's gonna come back there on the penultimate corner. As you can see now, Nandi going too much on the grass. Let's see now, Anti is gonna have once again a look on the inside into turn 3. The Animator might try something here. There he goes around the middle. There he goes, the Animator up to second place. But Anti might have still something to say. But the Animator with an amazing move here, he goes up to second place. As he secures the main line now. As Nandi is gonna try something on Anti here. But the nice move there from the Animator now up to second place. Nice recovery that he's doing after pitting so late. Is now Hernandi is gonna pit for the hard tires, going for the undercut on Anti once again. And now we see Corvid as well, just trying to get closer. As you can see here, oh, the animator getting pushed by Chargity, was getting lapped. Oh, that's not really nice there from the British driver. The Cinematic guys completely pushed wide, and now Mary Freeze have a 7 seconds lead. That's a huge loss of time. Currently we also see Corvid also in the frame here, battling with the German now for second place. As Anti still yet to pit as well. But let's see now, Corvid just trying to get past the German drivers. He now gets past Charge AT as well. You remember Charge AT is a lap down, but he's lost a lot of time, cost a lot of time there to the animator. There's a lot of time now. Mary Freeze has a lot of gap to manage here. So she cannot really lose today's race at the moment, so she might really be looking well for the second win of the season. As we see now, Corvid now behind Sexy League and Charge AT. This is not ideal for him. He needs to get past the drivers, get rid of them right now. But they might have new tires, which doesn't help a lot. So yeah, look at this. He's trying to just get closer to the animator, but he can't do much here. Mary Freeze finally goes into the pits for the hard tires. Corvid now is gonna be passing her now. Up to second place he goes. Mary Freeze down to third. As we see now Hernandi also getting very close to Anti. Anti still had to pit, so he's one pit stop ahead already. So yeah, you can certainly say that grip matters here. And here he goes now. Mary Freeze getting past Corvid. As we see now, the animator leading the way. Mary Freeze second place. Very close already to him, so that's the huge gap that Marion gained. But that crashed the animator head with Graf. Not Graf, I mean Charge AT, but here he goes now. Mary Freeze on the inside line. The animator still trying to defend to cost her some time here. Remember, there's no slipstream on these AI races, so this is crucial for the animator to keep Mary Freeze behind. But let's see now, Mary Freeze is gonna try her best. Now on this final sector, she looks to have much more momentum due to the amount of grip, but here we go now. The animator going to the pits either way. Doesn't want to stay out much more time now on those mediums, but now he goes for the soft tires. Anti also pitting for softs. So Nani really went for an interesting strategy, but now he's gonna have older tires compared to everyone else. Well, you can see Corvid still yet to pit, so he's lucky for that. Now the animator is gonna have fresh soft tires. So this is gonna be interesting. He does really need to catch up to Nani right now. That's the very crucial thing. Because Nani has older tires compared to Mary Freeze, so Mary Freeze is gonna extend that gap again. Okay, this is looking interesting. Kuba now had to P4, but he still had to pit. Then you see here Anti versus Corvid. Corvid just managed to leave ahead of Anti, so that's really nice for him here in the battle for P5. Anti on the soft tires now trying his best to get past the Australian. And we see Kado now on older hards. There's not much he can do now. As you can see right here, Anti is trying his best against Corvid. Here we go now, maybe look on inside into turn 1. Can he make the move there? There he goes, Anti up to P5. But Corvid's gonna try and come back. Here he goes, that's a nice comeback move there from Corvid. Really nice switch back there from the Australian. As now Anti's gonna try his best once again, and he has some lap traffic here in Matimard and Rozim and Chiruni. Two drivers who are not really doing a nice race today, but as you can see, Andy has a look on inside, but it touches too much of that grass, loses a lot of momentum. So that allows for Corvid to have a little bit of a breathing space. As in the meantime, looks like Nandi doing a good job on keeping the distance against Mary Freeze, not losing too much time despite having older tires. But right now Corvid can have a look here on Kubo on very old hard tires, so he might be pitting very soon either way. And there he goes, he dives into the pits now. Corvid has to pass Gletzi here, who's currently racing in P14, so not a bad race for him. As we see now Anti right behind, now having another chance of getting past Corvid for P4. I'm gonna have another look here, but no, we cannot really do much. So yeah, things not looking that easy for him. We got then Corvid. Now as Anti makes a huge mistake now. Big mistake there from Anti. Corvid still leading the way. Then you see now Kubo Looking for a move here on promotions. Much better tires, so there he goes. Now around the outside. Kubo might still have something to say though. It's not over yet. They still go side by side, wheel to wheel. Now into this corner right here, into the tough chicane. Kubo now has a look around the outside, much more traction compared to the Swedish driver, but still Promotions managed to defend pretty well. That's quite a lot of experience there. He just keep the Polish driver behind, but now he goes into the pits. We see also Kraft getting lapped by my freeze. I don't know what the hell he's even doing. Looks like he's trying to get past her. He does seem to have fresh mediums and my freeze other hearts, so that could be the reason why the grip here does matter a lot in this car, so things can change. The ideal strategy can certainly change compared to real life. I will still say that Nani now losing a lot of time compared to my face. Now he doesn't have a chance to get closer. But so there he goes now into the pits. Here, and he's gonna go for the soft, so that means he's gonna have to pit again. Because there's only 14 laps to go to the end of the race, so yeah, he might pit with 7 laps to go or something. But we will see as now he gets passed by his teammate who's a lap down, Sobo in P12. But yeah, now Maifi is leading the race, 12 seconds ahead, 13 seconds actually from Quarry here, but here goes Nadi makes light work of that overtake on the Australian. As then it's Danimator now in P5, no P4 I mean, 6 seconds behind. So good strategy here from Nadi to be able to pretty much beat Danimator now, who is quite far behind at the moment. But they have now a very similar strategy or very similar tires right now. So yeah, really amazing work from Hanani. But now it's 10 seconds behind. There's not much you can do. I believe Mine Freeze can just make one more pit stop until the end of the race, and that might be it for her. As we got a very dry race today. No rain appearing at all at the moment, so that's interesting to see. Now we got Nani himself now up to second place. That's a really nice result, I would say, after starting in P10. But yeah, it will be his first podium of the season as well, if I'm not wrong. So I would say good start to recovery here, as he got a lot of damage made from the first few races here. You see Kado now battling Kraft for P7, but yeah, Kado has the better tires for sure. As you see also Promotions now having a look on the field. Racing for Links Racing, there goes Promotions with a nice switch back. Not much that Kraft could have done there, so there goes Promotions up to P8. Promotions just started in P17, so and also another nice recovery there. But yeah, we see now the Animator leading the way. Then Hanadi here second place, and it's Mine Free is now in first place, and there she goes. Now going for the medium, she can go starting till the end. Only 9 laps to go. So that's an easy medium stint. See now the Animator in P4, yeah, Mine Free is now behind Hanadi. Let's see though if she can catch up to him very easily. That's the big question. Because yeah, Hanadi is certainly gonna have to pit again, maybe in 2 laps. Or maybe already at the end of the next lap. We will see. That will be like 7 laps to go, I believe. But yeah, this could look interesting. Maybe it's not over yet for the lead. But my face currently does have a big advantage. Unless the rain will come right now. But ooh! Then he gets slowed down by Kubo. But here he goes on my face with an easy move right now. So this could be over, but then he's not gonna give up. Still gonna try and keep the sparring behind as she has. Huge touch on the grass there. So Hanadi now keeps himself ahead at the moment. But Magni is still gonna try something here. She currently has way better tires than Hanadi has. One more pit stop to go. So let's see now. Hanadi is gonna have to try and slow down his Berlin driver. Here he goes once again. He keeps her behind. This could be big if the rain coming right now. Oh, it's only a cloudy announcement. There's now Hanadi goes into the pits for a final pit stop. Obviously he goes for the softs here. You see that Hanadi made it quite far behind, so I think Hanadi has got to finish secured right now. But let's see if he can pull some magic to catch up to my Frieza to the end, but I would say it's gonna be looking very hard unless something happens with the lap traffic. That could happen for sure. We saw the animator getting completely screwed up by Shark GT. So yeah, a lot can still happen for sure. But at the moment it's my Frieza and leading the way. Nandi is now 7 seconds behind. Then it's Animator in third and Corvid here in P4 doing a solid race. He's in second place in the standings coming to this race. And then Anti here P5, now Kado pitting. It's gonna be behind Kubo, now Kubo is gonna pit as well. And then you see here Kraft's gonna get past Kubo now for P7. There's not really much happening here. There's the battle for third place. Corvid trying to catch the Animator to the end of the race. This could be an interesting battle now for the last step of the podium. Nadi is certainly getting closer to my Freeze, but is he getting close enough though? That's the big question. But the gap is only 4 seconds. She gets past Gulaxi now. As you see now, it's 4 seconds, yeah, less than 4 seconds at the moment. There's only 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, that's what Nadi has to catch up to Mahi Freeze, but I believe she's doing a good job now to stay ahead of Nadi. Let's also compare the lap times. That's the something that can tell us a lot. So let's see, Mahi Freeze with a 26.52 and Nadi's gonna have 26.40 though, not enough. He's not doing enough to catch up to Mahi Freeze, so I think this could be the win for the Spaniard. This could certainly be the win for her. She's trying to lap Kado, who is in P6, so that's really huge gaps on this track today. Let's see, he has a look on inside, cannot do much, but this is gonna be the final lap of the race. As Maya Freeze is leading the championship this season, looking very strong today, and now she could be looking for a second win of the season. There has certainly been an incredible drive, a lot of consistency throughout the entire championship so far in the first 4 rounds. And yeah, there we goes now. Maya Freeze will soon cross the line to take the win here on the Bulgarian Grand Prix. Second win of the season, and Hanani will take second place. First podium of the season, then Animator will be third place. Then Corvi is gonna be in P4, as we see the rain now getting announced right at the end of the race, so this will be an interesting shake-up for the drivers at the back. We'll still have some laps to go, as Anti gonna finish in P5 ahead of Kado now in P6. Then it's Kraft on his final lap, as you can see, he gets completely out of the track. No traction right now. Kubu gets a little bit closer, but not close enough. Yeah, it's quite far behind. Here we go now, Kraft. Oh my god, no traction at all. Here goes Kraft finishing P7, Kubu will finish P8. Then Randy will finish P9. Then it's Promucius now in P10, then it's Sobol right here trying his best. And Jesus Christ, he has really just lost. Then it's Shuri in P13, then Matimar P14. We see here Grandi just trying to pass him, but yeah, a lot of lag here with full rain. Not much that can be done. See also Journey right ahead of Glexi here, so big battle. There we go, Glexi taking the position here. So there's still something to fight. Charge GT also passing Gironi in the end. Looks like Gironi set out on the softs. And it's Matty, Margo, Rozim, then Jurist. So there we go, let's take a look here at the results. You got Mahi Freeze with the second win of the season, and Hernani is gonna take second place and the fastest lap, so that's 26 points for him. Then Animator will be in third place, and it's Scarfi ahead of Anti. Then it's Kado now in P6 ahead of Graphic, Kubo in P8. Then it's Nami Gradient Promotions in the top 10. Then Sexy Digger ahead of Sobel. Then it's Squatzy ahead of Charge AT. Then it's Chiruni with Matimar. Then Rozim and Jurist there finishing at the back. So yeah, soon we have it. Let's then take a look at the standings, and I'll be right back. Right, so let's then take a look at the standings. It's my Freeze leading the way in this in the championship. with then Hernandi then being second place with 77 points. So it's quite a huge gap already. I think something like 30 points or 29 actually, very far away. Murphy is almost a win distance away with then Danny later in third place, 4 points behind Hernandi. Corby just 1 point behind, so still looking very strong. Then Kubo now down to P5, as then we got the NTH drivers here, Randy and Nandi and Anti. And yeah, we got a very close championship right here with Rosim Craft, Charge D and Mushes. Then Gado climbing a few positions here against Sokol. Then we got Geroni then ahead of Classy Sexy Digger. Then it's Juris and Matimar tied, but Juris wins on a tiebreaker with best finish of P13. And yeah, that's what I can say. Let's then also take a look here at the constructor standings. Actually, I forgot to update this. I'll do this very quick. And there we go. It's FGR now leading the way, 178 points. Mayhem still in second, but now NTH got a little bit closer now, just 11 points behind. And LSA now climbing up as they got second place in the teams today. So very good performance there by the Red Lion team. So yeah, this is it. This was the video. Next time it's gonna be in Igor Drive round number 5, and see you there. Till next week. Bye bye.